last night?
Oh man, wow. Even when we were finishing, if we was going to get out of here or not, that was a lot of water. But you know, I thought the kids handled it well. You know, told them it was a sudden change, and I think we're supposed to practice around 5. I think we finally got on the field about 7:45, but it was all good. It's all good.
So you got your full practice in?
Yeah, we did. Field drains well. I mean, we had no issues with the field, and kids came out and got to work.
Back-to-back days, you had having the sudden change of coming back with the early practice Thursday and then the unexpected change yesterday. How well did everybody kind of adjust?
These kids, there's not a whole lot bothers these guys. They just come out and go hard in practice, and it was good. I mean, they didn't flinch. Sit around the locker room for about 3 hours. Sometimes you would think that teams, or bad teams that aren't very good, they don't come out and feel like practicing, but it's not the case with this team.
Well, I saw a lot of game prep out there, but camp's over, and you're in game week, and that's relief for you and everybody, isn't it?
Well, I don't know if it's relief or not, but I thought it was an excellent camp. You know, I thought our kids, our goal at the beginning of camp was to come out here every day and get better. I think we did that. There wasn't a day went by that I walked off this field and felt like we wasted today. So I felt like we got all our practices were positive, and I thought we got a lot out of them. And now it's time to start prepping full time for Miami, and that'll start tomorrow, and then of course continue next week.
How tough is it when you've got a brand new head coach to prep for?
Well, anytime you go into that first game, especially with a new coach, there's a lot of unknowns, and you just got to be able to, adapt. And there's going to be a lot of adjustments on the sidelines, and you got to, you try to go back and watch some tape from where they've been before, but you don't totally know until the game actually starts. But you got to be able to make some adjustments. And
the quarterback doesn't have a ton of film.
Well, he does. I mean, he played Notre Dame, so
right.
We went back and looked at all the film on him when he played at Notre Dame, and he's talented. He's a very talented guy. Throws the ball extremely well. He runs well, and he actually played at Notre Dame a couple of years ago, 2-3 years ago, and did some really good things.
Just looking across the field today, I didn't see Stu out here. Was he here?
He's here. Oh yeah, he's here. He's got a little bit of a deal. He's here. He wasn't dressed, but he's here. Yeah.
Your injury luck was pretty good this camp. Okay.
We're all good. It's all good.
In terms of getting a look at Miami, the scout team gives you a pretty dang good look these days, doesn't it, compared to a couple of years ago?
Yeah, it's no doubt our scout teams, when we first got here, I mean, like Smock and all those other guys out there running around. But they're good. They're a lot better because our depth's better, so we get a little better look.
The offensive scout team looks like it can score some points.
I hope not. I hope not. You know what, some of those young kids, because we did have some, guys banged up early on, a couple of those younger linemen got a lot of work, and that's going to pay off, I think, down the road. Being able to help us a little bit more.
Guys like Gator and Holliday got there on the scout team and add some speed to it.
Yeah, that's where we tried to. What we tried to do is get our best players that weren't with ones out there to give them the best look we could give them, and we got some pretty good young players that when they get out there, they do a nice job.
You still, who are you looking at for kickoff return, or are you still a little up here?
I don't know. I think our kickoff guy, Bedwick's been pretty consistent. I thought he kicked it well again today, so I would guess if we had to do it today, Bedwick would kick off, and our return guy would be Reeves because he's done it a year ago, and I'm going to make sure I can trust some young players before I actually put in that situation. So we'll go with the guys that have been there that we know we can trust and do a good job.
Amaretto around, I see him, but
he kicked today. He kicked to that second group today. He's still struggling a little bit for some health reasons, but he did kick off with that second group on the kickoff today.
It's such a young group, Doc. Is that really what it comes down to? These young guys are going to have to earn the trust to get on the field.
Normally when you get young players, they earn their trust on special teams, we got some time. I think we'll play 9 true freshmen, which I've never done that before anywhere I've been. But the good news is bad news is they're freshmen. The good news is they're pretty good. They're pretty solid guys that we think can help us win games. So if they can do that, we're going to play them.
Looks like you've worked into full tempo today.
Say it again.
As far as offense, it looked like you've worked into super full tempo when you need it.
We're trying to go fast, and I thought we did that. And that's just the way we play. We were able to change speeds a little bit, but we were able to play a little faster today. Okay, guys, all good. Thanks.
Thanks, Coach.